Hello, it's a long time I don't see you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. I'm so busy, but if I can, I like to stay with you and on Talk and Talk.
Awesome,
Talk and Talk for me is an incredible place.
awesome. Very good. Hi, Sonia. How are you?
Hi, I am fine. Thank
Great,
you.
great. And let me see what else. Luis is coming. I think his audio is connecting right now, but I know everybody know me, but let me introduce myself because this is live on YouTube, right? I'm Fabio. I'm 42 years old. I live in a small town named Campolim Paulista. I'm not a teacher. I'm here to improve my English with you guys. And I've been here on TNT about 2 years, 1 year as a talker and 1 year as a host. And that's all, I think. Hey, Gabriel, how are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Awesome, awesome. Luis, how are you, Luis?
I'm fine, thanks. And how about you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. And let's get started, right? Today we're gonna talk about discrimination. Is there anyone here for the first time? I don't think so. No, no. And let me, but I need to explain how TNT works because, as I said before, this is live on YouTube, right? And TNT Talking is a conversation platform for beginner, intermediate, and advanced English speakers. And the live conversation like this is for all levels. This is not a regular class. I'm not a teacher, and I'm not here to teach you anything. But we are gonna learn together by practicing in a real environment, right? Here, we'll develop your fluency and confidence as an English speaker. Be respectful and please be kind each other and don't correct anyone, all right? Enjoy this conversation. Don't worry about your mistakes. This is the right place to make mistakes. Great. Let me share with you the questions. Today we're gonna talk about discrimination and everyone can see the questions on the chat box. Miss one question. I don't know what happened, but the question number 10 don't appear for me. Let me see.
I don't know exactly, but there is a limit number of characters when you send a message here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it's a book about Zoom.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry, don't worry. Now it's working. All right, Sonia, could you please introduce yourself for us?
Okay, thank you. My name is Sonia Keller. I am living in Curitiba. I was born in Santa Catarina. My parents live in Santa Catarina nowadays. I married, 35 years old. I one daughter. She has 30. Oh my gosh, 32 years old.
32.
I am very aged.
No.
But I like running. I like ride a bike. I like watch movie. And I work with the products for or to hemodialysis. Okay. I director the company because in Brazil the company has the interest the guy Brazilian guy. Okay. I study with TNT because I improve a lot my English because when I speak in Portuguese, no problem. I am no no problem, Portuguese or explain or subject, okay. But in English, I am very nervous because English for me is several day by day important when I listen my song in English. But okay, that's it.
Yeah, for me too, it's hard to have a conversation in English, but we are here exactly for this to improve these skills, right? Welcome, Sonia. Thank you for attending this meeting. Aurelio, my friend. And Sonia, I see your has a sweater. What about the weather there in Curitiba?
In Curitiba, now 13 degrees.
13 degrees.
Yeah,
right.
but yesterday made 5 degrees.
5 degrees.
Yeah,
It's cold.
in Curitiba is very cold. But sometimes, for example, wake up 5 degrees and the midday 30 degrees and the 6 p.m. 5 degrees again. Is confused the winter in Curitiba, but
Yeah.
no problem. I love Curitiba.
Awesome. Yeah, I heard about it. It's an incredible city. Aurelio, could you please introduce yourself for us?
Yes. So I'm Aurelio. I'm 52 years old. I was born in Italy. I live in Italy. I'm a normal worker, nothing special. I love talk and talk because I have a lot of interest regarding different idioms. In fact, recently I started to study Spanish, and probably this evening I do a mistake because I speak in English, I speak in Italian, I speak in Spanish. I have a lot of confusion in my brain, but it's part of the way to understand a new languages. And I am a host on Talk and Talk on Wednesday for the Italian meeting, like this. And that's it.
Great, Aurelio, great. It's nice to see you again. And the same question, what about the weather in Italy?
Yes, we are close to the end of the summer, but today the temperature is very high. Today we arrived to touch 28 degrees centigrade. It's hot, but fortunately we have a soft wind that refresh all temperature in our places, and this is good.
Yeah, here in my city is 24 right now, 24 degrees Celsius. Gabriel, could you please introduce you?
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Gabriel. I'm 35 years old. I'm married and I have a daughter. And I work with data. I'm data scientist. I spend my days to try to find information about restoration. The restoration domain, yes. What restaurant sells chicken meals or beef meals, and I'm here to improve my English.
Yeah, and this kind of restaurants, it sells like barbecue, yeah.
Yes, there are. I have the 20 million hosts menu items. That the company that I work, it's we go to internet, we take the data, and me and my colleagues, we analyze and clean and extract information, value information about the data to sell to our clients, customers.
I get it. Thank you, Gabriel, for explaining.
Yeah.
And thank you for attending this meeting too, right? Luis, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Luis Gustavo. I have 28. I live in a city called Martinho Campos in Minas Gerais, state of Minas Gerais. And when Sonia are talking, I think that we have a lot of countries in Brazil because here it's 35, 36 about degrees and we start to get hot.
Yeah.
And it started on last Sunday, and that's it. When Aurelio said too about learning a lot of languages, a lot of idioms, I think that I would like to learn French too, but I'm change all the words and try to learn French thinking in English and sometimes in Portuguese. And that's it. But well, talking a little about from me. I'm 28. I'm graduating mechatronics engineer, work with IT and security, focus on network. I love to ride a bike. I am dog person and have one, and that's it. Thank
Awesome,
you
Luis.
all.
Thank you for attending. And French, it's a beautiful language for sure. It's a little hard for me, at least, but it's a beautiful language. I've been learning Spanish too, but it's hard for me. I in the beginning, I thought that it would be easier than learn English, but it isn't. It's different. But
Yes.
I've been trying to improve day by day, you know, like my English.
Yes. Take your
And,
time.
and Luis, I think it's your first time with me, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And I'm a little curious about you. How did you find out TNT?
Well, I don't know exactly, but it was in LinkedIn. It was on
Ah,
LinkedIn.
great,
Yes.
great. And how long have you been attending in this kind of meeting?
3 weeks.
2 weeks.
Uh,
And
yeah,
what's
not fully completed. I'm in a third week, but
great,
yes.
great. And what's your opinion about this kind of immersion?
Well, I think
Have you been
that
enjoyed it?
yes, it's amazing. It's totally different that we already know before and completely new for me. This format, this platform is completely new. And I think that this could help me not just in English. This could help improve my communications skill too in Portuguese too, all right? Not just in English.
Thank
We
you.
talk, yeah, yes, thank you.
Thank you, Luis, for attending this meeting. It's a pleasure to meet you. And let's get down to business. Everyone can see the questions. You can get started with the question number one. And the question number one, if you travel to a foreign country and you were discriminated against because of your nationality, how do you feel and what would you do? Let's get started with Aurelio. Question number one.
Yes, yes. But I haven't idea because I never find this particular situation. Normally in the past, and like today with my family, I like to go in the other country, in the Europe, logically, because the other nation is so far respect the Italy. And I never found this particular situation, probably because is a part of our life to do a polite in every situation, have a respect with other people, with other religions, habits, rules, etc., etc. But I think that in the eventually I can find this situation. Probably I don't have interested because fortunately, in my case, in my point of view, I'm indifferent people, and I have an interest if the other people speak regarding me or my nationality or my habits, and they use a bad words or they use bad expression. I haven't interested. It's important that they don't disturb me. And unfortunately, this is good for me. In fact, my friends and my family told me a lot of time, you have a very bad face. You are always serious. And in this way, the people prefer to avoid to have a discussion with me because they think this is not a good person. If you go and discuss with with him, probably we have a problem, and they prefer to avoid a problem with me. In fact, you now see me, I smile, but normally if I stay in a different context, in a different environment, like in my work, in my job, I stay always serious. I very hard face. And this is
I
good
see.
because I avoid problems.
I see. I see. And what about you, Gabriel? Do you deal with a kind of this situation? Like, of course, this is an hypothetical question, but how do you?
I live in Canada since 2014. In my case, it's the opposite of discrimination, because the people don't believe then I'm Brazilian. They think I'm Russian or Ukrainian or Norwegian, or
You have a face.
like a opposite prejudice or opposite discrimination, but it's not discrimination because I'm white. I have the green eyes. I never, even with my accent in French, Canada is very open to immigrants. I cannot say then one day in my life I suffer discrimination. I never suffered discrimination. Sometimes I question myself about this, but it's a thing I call it culture shock, because here we work in this way. It's not Brazilian way, and the cultural shock can be interpreted like a discrimination or prejudice, but it's take the time to understand this way to make the things. In Canada or United States, it's just the things work like that here. It's not discrimination for me, but for the Black people, it's different. Even in Canada, they suffer discrimination. The Muslims too, and that's it. For me, it's it's sad, but the Americans, Canadians are very poor geography knowledge. They study just America history, geography for United States and Canada, and here in Quebec is just Quebec, because there are separatism question here. They don't care about the rest of Canada or United States. They are 100% Quebec, and but they think it's Buenos Aires, the capital of Brazil. They think Brazilian speaks Spanish. They
Yeah,
think
it's true.
They know nothing about Brazil. About I meet people, they know even where Brazil in the global, in the earth. Is Brazil in Africa, in America? Because it's a poor connect knowledge in geography or history.
Yeah, I'm not sure Quebec speak French or English.
Sadly, French.
French. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that is French.
Canada, Canada has 10 provinces. Provinces like state.
Yeah, I know.
80 provinces just English. Quebec is just French. And in theory, there are one province it's bilingual, but it's not true. It's just in theory. There are the small province called New Brunswick. There are 2 or 3 cities speak French, and all the cities speak English. But English is expensive to not English to be bilingual. It's very expensive.
Yeah, it's true. Thank you, Gabriel. Luis.
Well, I think that Gabriel brought very important points that I even don't know. Very important points about history and geography. And let's go. I really don't know what I could do in a situation like that, in a eventually situation. Maybe call the police, call the cops. I don't know exactly what could be done. Yeah, I think it's a hard question. I never pass for a situation like this. I've never been in a situation like this, but I don't know if this could happen. I really don't know if this could happen with me, or if I see one people suffer in a situation like this, what could be done. I would like to study a little bit to understand what of the cultures in each country that I eventually will get there.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation, and I really don't know how could I
Yes.
react in this situation, because I've never
Yes.
knew about this kind of thing.
Yes, I've never suffered like this here in Brazil, but maybe this could happen in another country. I don't know
Yeah,
exactly, but
maybe in other states, because Brazil is a huge country and we have different
yes,
cultures from one state to another state. And I remember
yes,
when I traveled to Fortaleza, and I thought so different the way that we deal the things here in São Paulo and how they deal with the things there in Fortaleza. It's different for me. Thank you so much, Luis, for sharing with us. Sonia.
Yeah. When I see the question is first question when I see I very hard for me because when I 80 years old, around 80 years old years ago, I stayed in Paris because Paris is okay. I know Paris and my dream is arriving in café, the café and drink café and eat como que é aquele pãozinho?
Croissant.
Croissant is my dream, okay? In Paris is okay. No, okay, other places, no problem. But in my dream, oh my gosh, the same the movie in front aqueles café tradicionais and drink café and eat the croissant. But when I arrive this place, I have money, but the guys don't polite with me. For me is why? Because I don't speak French. Okay,
Yeah, I
but
heard about it.
okay, today I understand, and only speak know the drink, the name the drink, the name eat. Okay, today is very important in my mind. But 80 years old ago, I know, because because in London, no problem in my travel, but in Paris, I have very discrimination, and that's it. I don't stay at the place. I get wake up and let's go, and my friend is the same. And in my mind, Paris is here. But today I started the studying French, because I eu vou voltar, come back in Paris,
Great,
and
great.
yes.
Congratulations.
But for me, it's very
Come back to Paris.
very problem.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have a friend, and some time ago he told me a story about a travel to French about your business, and it's him and other Spanish guy and this French guy, and when they are together in the meeting, and my friend speak French, and the other guy is a French guy and speak English too, and this Spanish guy don't speak French, speak just Spanish and English, and this friend told me that he asked for the French guy if the meeting could be in English, because the other guy don't speak French, and he said, no, I prefer that the meeting it would be in French. Yeah, he don't want to speak in English, and it's a unpolite attitude in
It depends the person, no? Because for example, we are in Brazil. When I see the foreign, we take in the hand, and is different treatment.
Take the hand. Yes, the contact. It's different culture.
For me, I consider a lot when other person I see, or help a lot the person when for example, when my boss come back to Brazil, oh my gosh, só falta eu carregar no colo. Because because is for me it's necessary, he feeling good, you know.
Yeah, feeling well here.
Well, yes.
Yeah, you are a good host, right? All right, let's move on for the question number. Someone, would you like to add something else for this question, or we can move on for the next one? I think we can move on. Take a look at the question number 2. Aurelio, could you please read for us the question number 2?
Yes. Allora, if you saw a foreign being discriminated against in your country, how would you help them? For me, this question is a problem today, and I explain why. I'm first of all, I'm not a racist, but today here, nowadays here in Italy, we have a lot of problems with a foreign, because a lot of people arrived the other country, example, Africa and other country. And unfortunately, these people here in Italy, they are very impolite. They haven't respect for our religions, for our law, and for us. And this is a problem because there are a very dangerous situation here in Italy. And this is a problem because a lot of people tend to do a racism for this particular situation. And unfortunately, our policemen don't help us, and we search to resolve this problem in other way, and we search to avoid to have a problem with our law, because in my point of view, the Italian law is very stupid regarding this situation. And regarding this question, actually, if I find a foreigner that have a problem regarding the discrimination, I haven't idea if, to be honest, I haven't idea if I search to help him, because yes, not all the people, all foreign people here in Italy are dishonest, are impolite, but the high percent of the foreign people here in Italy today nowadays is a problem for us that we live in Italian. And I haven't idea my reaction if I see this particular situation. To be honest, I haven't idea.
In my case, I think I wouldn't allow this kind of situation happens in front of me. Probably, I would show for the people that suffering this kind of situation that we have a law to protect them. And I would be a witness in favor of these people that suffer this kind of. And this prejudice for me, it's a thing that really, really bothered me. And thank you, Aurelio, for sharing with us. Luis.
Well, today we have a lot of hard questions, but it's very good. Have hard questions. Well, I think if I see a situation like this, I call the police. I don't know exactly, but I will try to do almost the same you are said, Fabio. Almost, because you have laws. If the law is not better yet, okay, it's another problem. But we have laws, we have some rules in the society, and well, if I need to go to a court, all right, I go and I tell everything that I saw. All right. If I saw an injustice situation, I will tell this. I don't know what's happened, what could happen before or after. All right. I think.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know exactly. It's a very hard situation. I try to show the law that we need to be kind with everyone, independently the law or no, but that's it.
Thank you, Luis. Sonia.
I see a foreign don't discriminate. I don't see, but when I see the foreign in my country, I help a lot. My heart is very different, because my husband, oh my gosh, you help a lot don't know the person. No problem, because he is very interesting when I help the other persons.
Yeah, it's important to care about your neighbors. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very important. Gabriel.
If I was in Osasco, Greater São Paulo area, when where I lived before to move to Canada, I hit the
The face.
the discriminator, because in Osasco we solve the things like that. No,
Yes,
it's a
I get
joke.
it.
It's a joke.
I know.
In Brazil, I don't know. Perhaps you have the laws about that, but the laws in Brazil don't work. Brazil, there are many discrimination between Northeast people and Southeast people, and it's normal. We laugh about that, and the life is go on. But with foreigners, it's not common. There are no there are few strangers in Brazil, and but here in Canada there are laws. 20%, I think, of population of Canada, it's from immigrants. It's the country needs us, and the government takes this in serious. There you can call the police, and even if you testimonial, the things like verbal aggression, assault for in demand for women, or about religion, it's a crime. You discriminate someone because our religion, and
if I witness some kind of situation,
yes,
I can denounce.
Yes, yes. It's there is no specific service, no a specific law force for this. It's just 911. You call the police, you talk about situation. It's the policy coming in. But here Canadians is very, very gentle people.
Awesome. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. And Gabriel, read for us, please, the question number 3.
Number 3, okay. If you could implement a law related to discrimination, what would it be? It be like, I think, based on customs, because here it's another system of laws than Brazil. It's a custom law. I think the questions like that must be decided in each county. It's a subdivision to the province, or like it's I think it's when the government arrives, it make a big mess. For example, in Montreal, there are a neighborhood from Jewishes. I think they must decide their rules.
Yeah, I get it.
But maybe it's dangerous.
Each community decide your own rules, right?
Yes. And the Muslims
Interesting. The
make
Muslim
our
does one rooms, Spanish
Yeah.
people have other rooms, Brazilians. Depends of community.
Yes, but there are two sides. This is a problem too. It's like we form ghettos like that.
Yeah,
Not good. And
I know.
but it's complicated. Maybe it's
And it's like here in Brazilian communities, on the bad peoples creates your own rules.
Yes.
And inside communities here in Brazil, like in São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, I can imagine it.
Yes.
Thank you, Gabriel. Luis, what it would be?
It's a very hard question. I would like to pass.
You can skip if you want, no problem.
Yes, it's more easy comment the answer of the others than all right. But
Yeah,
that's
all
it.
right, no problem.
Thank
And
you.
I have no idea about it, what kind of laws I can create it too.
Well,
It's really a hard question for sure.
maybe I will think about something about healthy program or education program. It's a way to include all people to these programs. All right, let's think.
Yeah.
For me, it's a little bit harder to imagine a neighborhood from me taking your own laws. Maybe it's a little bit harder. Maybe this happens in some regions in Brazil. I don't know, but there is a lot of discussions about militias here, and that's it. With your own laws, I don't know, but maybe I will think in a way that we can include all the people in the education system and the health system, because all right, it's a way to do. Yes, that's it.
Aurelio, do you have an idea about?
This question is so hard, but I think that if I do make a law for the Italian situation, probably I do a law regarding the respect, like here on Talk and Talk. The principal rules on Talk and Talk is have respect each other, and this is very important. And like what's talked before Ruiz, I think that the roots of the problem is important to solve it in the school with the education, to explain the younger peoples that is very important, have respect each other, don't have a difference because there are people with a skin color different, respect the others, and all this type of a way. I think that this is very important. Unfortunately, today there are a lot of problem for the discrimination for a different reason. For, in my point of view, for a stupid reason, because the people. I tell a lot of time that I have respect for all people, but I think that today, unfortunately, the humanity is very stupid, because we don't understand that it is important to stay together in a good way. And if you follow this way, we can stay very good without a problem. Unfortunately, the people nowadays don't have a respect. I remember when I was young, I remember that my mother-in-law had the habit to getting out of the house, close the doors, but put the keys on the wall, close near the wall, because in the past the people had a big respect for the people, for the object, And today the situation is very different, is very bad, is a nightmare in a particular situation. I think, like told before Luis is very important to explain the young people to have respect each other.
Thank you, Aurelio.
I'm
Sonia.
boring.
No.
No, you are.
Yeah, no, I'm a little tired because today I get up at 4 a.m. and right now here in Brazil it's
I
5.
think
Yeah.
I think my explanation is boring.
No. It's because I'm sleepy, and after our meeting I'm have a good rest. I take a nap because today I'm a little tired. I get up so early today at 4 a.m.
No problem.
Thank you so much, Aurelio. Sonia.
I love my country. Okay, is this I know several countries, but Brazil is very nice, is very good, is very I proud my country. But implement law, we are equal in front of the law, because don't the government, the other situation in Brazil don't respect the law, is very we see in school, in religion, in other country, other situation, we don't respect the law. The law implement but I don't idea the situation, the new law related to discrimination, because Brazil has the law, but it don't respect.
Yeah, we have the law, but we are not equal.
Yes.
When you need to answer about you. We can see this all the time, you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, power people don't, how can I say this? There is not punishment for some people.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the problem.
Independent the money.
Yeah. We have laws, but we don't have good judges.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Thank you, Sonia. Sonia, read for us, please, the next question, number 4.
Okay. If you were a parent, how would you explain what discrimination is to your children? We are equals in front of the law. That phrase I speak with my daughter several times, several situations. Today, my daughter don't live in Brazil, live in New Zealand, 80 years old. But the principle, I and my husband talked about this. Okay.
Yeah, I have a son. My son is 16 years old, and my wife and I always trying to teach the same. Everybody is equal in front of the God's eyes, and he needs to respect everybody. Don't matter the color of skin, doesn't matter where are from, and everybody, doesn't matter the social class. Everybody is the same. We always try to explain for him the same, because I really believe that education is the key for solve this kind of problem like discrimination. And education it needs to get started at home, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And Aurelio, how do you deal with?
Yes, I think that you are right. The principal rules is to explain in the house the good rules for to have respect each other, and I think that the family is the roots for the education of the young people. Yes, after the parents, yes, parents, there are the school. The school is very important. Unfortunately, I speak always regarding the Italian situation.
Yeah.
Today, nowadays, in the Italian school, we have a problem with teachers because the teacher don't have respect of the students. In fact, today I read on internet a news here in Italy that free teachers in school describe your student, one of your student like a student. Example, the teachers told his student, "You are a stupid boy. You are ignorant." And in my point of view, in this way, is not good, as it is not correct, because you are a teacher, you are like a parent. You it's important that you explain. You are the first person to have a polite in direction of the student. And the situation is very incredible. It's a nightmare here in Italy. Unfortunately, it's not the only situation. Recently, we have a lot of, yes, no, a lot of, probably is so exaggerated, but we have a big numbers of this strange situation. I remember when I was younger, the teachers are like my mother. They help you in every situation. They explain the situation. No, this is not good. But today the situation is so strange. But I lost the question. I'm so sorry, guys. Yes, but I think I speak, but I lost.
Yeah. It's
the
important
way
to speak
for
up.
this question. No, the reason I think that the family, first of all, it's important that the family explain the good way regarding the respect and don't have racism. In the second place, like a family, is the school, in my point of view. That's it.
Thank you. Great point of view. Luis?
Well, I'm not the best person here to answer the question because all of you have sons, but I'm planning to have it too, and I don't know exactly what I think about discrimination, but I would like to say that if one of my sons saw a situation, a discrimination situation, and if my son do nothing, he is a discriminator too. That's right. I don't know exactly, but I would like to say this. And that's it.
Thank you, Luis. Thank you. Gabriel?
I think it's the education. It's the better way. I try. My daughter has just 4 years, but I try to speak a lot with her about many subjects, not yet discrimination, but English, Python, math, and trade, market. I think it's a good way. It's educate, is learning about that, All people must be respected. And I believe in the no aggression principle. If you don't be aggressive, you cannot aggress another people. It's just not never starts an aggression. You can respond, but it never starts. And other than speak and educate, I think is the example. I believe a lot in the kids follow the example of their parents or their near persons or the teachers.
So do I.
Even it's a bad example or good example. If you give them a good example, normally they follow this. But if you give them the bad, they follow this too. A lot don't. So it's the better the good way to it's giving a good example.
Thank you, Gabriel. And let me see. Unfortunately, I would like to have the question number 10, but it's just 3 minutes to finish this meeting. And the times fly when we are talking in English here. That's why I love so much talking. So
we speak a lot.
Yeah, me too.
It's very nice for me.
Yeah,
I learn. Yeah.
We are for this, right? To speak a lot. This is the intention. And
yes.
Let me just share a link with you guys. I'm a little lost, but yeah, I find. This is a survey. Possible. Could you please answer for us? This is so important to keeping improving our meetings, right? And don't worry about you can give your real opinion because it's anonymous. I can't see who right. We can say bad things about me. Don't worry. be sincere. All right, guys. Thank you so much for attending this meeting. I wish you all have a wonderful week. Right, and I think that's it. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys.
Bye, Fabio. Bye, guys.
Bye.